And then wait for a little bit. Oh no! What the heck? There's 2 hits in that? Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here. Welcome back to another Shiro and Kuro Grand Assault. Alright, we're gonna have a look at this particular boss. It is going to be quite straightforward for this particular one. We're gonna somewhat use the same team across all 3, but SHUPOGAKI, very useful for this particular insane difficulty, right? So with that, let's show you guys. I guess we'll start off with the yellow one first. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna go into the yellow one. As you guys can see, we got Seiya, Ryo, and Kisaki right here. So the heavy armor, this is going to be a bit different. So it should be straightforward. Sometimes the bombs might be able to blow up Dress Aru, just be careful with that, right? So Seiya is going to go in Mika. Okay, buffing her. And then we're gonna go with Ryo. Alright. Oh, Dress Aru is in danger there. And then I'm gonna go Kisaki. So we'll wait Mika use her Call of the Stars. And then Mika to Dress Aru. Oh no, Dress Aru died right there. So we have to restart this. Sometimes that happens. The bomb is going to be inconsistent, right? This strategy is basically like a speedrun strat. Okay, so we got 3 calls at the beginning. Seiya to Mika, Ryo to Mika, and then we're gonna go. Nice. Kisaki. And then wait for the Call of the Stars, and then Mika is going to fire to Dress Aru. And then one more Mika right here. 2 Mika shots. Boom. Okay, nice. Okay, phase 2. I think Dress Aru will die here if you don't do this fast enough, so be very careful, right? Start off with Seiya on Mika again. We get slowed down, but it's okay. And then go with Ryo. And then go with Kisaki. And then go with Dress Aru because she's gonna die. Oh, she didn't die. And then Mika first. Nice. And then one more Mika. Okay, nice. So usually this thing will hit Dress Aru here and she would die. So you want to apply the buffs beforehand, but that time it hit Shun. My previous try, it did hit Dress Aru consistently and she keeps dying from that. So anyways, make sure to restart the round several times to ensure that none of the, if any of the Dress Aru or the other character dies in the beginning, in the phase 1, then make sure you restart the run, right? But other than that, the piercing type is going to be quite consistent right there. Okay, so for the Mystic type, so this is going to be the blue one. As you can see, I've decided to bring in both Wakamo and Shiro Kuro. Now, keep in mind that I didn't bring in any like Dress Aru whatsoever. It's quite similar to the previous team, except for I bring Tracksuit Yuka this time because I find it a little bit much more comfy this way, right? I'm sure there's some speedrun strat out there, but this one is maybe a little bit much more finicky to pull off just because we are bringing 2 DPS characters in this particular case. So we're gonna have Seiya, Ryo, and Tracksuit Yuka. I'm gonna show you guys the strategy right here. So this is again a much more comfortable strat. Obviously, there might be some speedrun strats out there that you can take out Tracksuit Yuka for someone else. Definitely we're gonna go with, I prefer something more comfortable, right? So let's show you guys how do you do this or how do we execute this. So we start off with Seiya on Wakamo. Alright, very straightforward. Seiya will always buff Wakamo in this case to try to halve the cost. Alright, gonna go Ryo with Wakamo. And then we're gonna go bring everybody to the right side because the first... What is that? The first... what is that? The first hit from the boss is gonna hit the left 2 lanes. Shiro Kuro, and then we wait about... Here, Wakamo to Kisaki. Alright. And then we're gonna go one more Wakamo afterwards. And then we're gonna go Tracksuit Yuka, drag them a bit forward. So we save them a little bit of, give them a bit of shield, right? And then keep doing the same thing, right? Ryo is gonna buff Wakamo. Gonna do that. Oh shit, I forgot to reapply Seiya. Actually, that's pretty much what it is. Okay, Seiya right here. So a little bit off right there. Wakamo to Kisaki. Boom. Okay. I am going to go Ryo again. And then I want to move my Tracksuit Yuka. I'm getting ready to move my Tracksuit Yuka to the middle here, right? Everybody comes here. Wakamo. And then Shiro Kuro, I guess. So get ready for the phase 2. I did a little bit of mistake there, where things could be improved. But it's okay. I might need to reapply Seiya. I think I've already used 2 tries. Always need to calculate in the head. So Seiya. Okay. And then Wakamo to... Wait, wrong. Wakamo to Kisaki. Oh, Kisaki, not Tracksuit Yuka. Tracksuit Yuka here, jump in the middle. Bring everybody there. And then Shiro Kuro can start firing again. Rio to Wakamo, alright. And then we're gonna go Wakamo again. Right? Okay, Tracksuit Yuka is getting hit right there, no problem. Wakamo to Kisaki. Man, it's so messy, man. So much things happening. Okay, now Seiya is gonna go on Wakamo again. And then want to wait about 3 costs. Tracksuit Yuka here. Nice dodge. Rio on Wakamo. And then Wakamo again. And then one more Wakamo should be enough, I think. Wakamo to Kisaki. Some of the buffs need to execute a little bit faster. Alright, at this point we are just spamming Shiro Kuro. I think she will be able to... Yep, GG. Okay, so just in time, I didn't execute that perfectly. There are some Seiya buffs that I forget to reapply again, right? So the one in the phase 1, so make sure you guys pay attention to that. But 3 costs and 2 costs, I guess not that big of a deal. But still, Wakamo is going to be your main DPS in this case. Shiro Kuro, I might have interrupted her basic skill once or twice, not too sure. But that's going to be what happens when I'm trying to talk and you know, do the raids at the same time. Okay, the last one, the Sonic type. This is going to be very interesting. We got SHUPOGAKI twins helping us here. Okay, Sonic type, this is where the twins, the SHUPOGAKI, they are going to shine right here. We got Hikari, we got Nozomi. Now this is not my Nozomi, you can see. I basically find somebody's assistant right here. If you guys are struggling, somebody would have said it. I guess you can use Maid Momoi as well to a certain extent, but SHUPOGAKI twins are going to be better. Okay, so you want to start off with Rio, Dress Aru, and of course in this case, Hikari. Alright, so I am borrowing a Nozomi again. That's a UE... Is that UE 40? UE 50? I think it's a UE 40. Dress Aru... Okay, if you see like the bombs like that, restart. Dress Aru is gonna die from the bomb. Okay, a little bit annoying there. Okay, let's see. Got that Hikari, Rio. Okay, Dress Aru. And then wait for a little bit. And then go with Nozomi to Kisaki. Nice. Okay, this is the phase 2, is the annoying one. Uh oh, I'm being extra slowed. Rio. Okay. Dress Aru. Why am I hyper slowed? Okay, Kisaki. Afterwards, with the buff. Okay, nice, we managed to dodge that. We have to sacrifice Rio for that. 6. Am I cancelling the skill? I don't want to cancel the skill, the basic skill. Oh no, not enough. Okay, it's okay. This one we got protected, right? We got protected by Shun. We can do one more. One more hit. Triple train takes down Kuro. Shiro Kuro. Okay, GG. So same strat again with the first one. Speedrun strat if you guys have to restart it for insane. So as you can see, Nozomi will be able to carry you in that particular one. Obviously, it's going to be a... You have to rely on... I don't know how many of you guys here have already built a Nozomi. I've already built Hikari, but I don't have enough resources to build too many characters. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is, right? So with that being said, that's going to be it for this particular video. Let me know what you guys think of the current Shiro and Kuro raid bosses for the Grand Assault. I think it's relatively easy, right? But Yeah, some of you guys could be newer because you could be starting in the SHUPOGAKI challenges, and if that's the case, try to do the easier difficulty one. With that being said, I'll see you guys again in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a like, have a nice day, goodbye.